Not only is Robert Downey Jr. a Marvel star who has entertained us for so many years, playing the magnificent part of Iron Man, but considering his past, he is also a source of inspiration for a large number of people. He has kept us engaged for so many years by playing the role of Iron Man. He does not typically participate in celebrity rumors, but he has made up his mind to speak about Johnny Depp, his career, and how Amber Heard has ruined it. What was it that he said, and how did he express himself? Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at what Robert Downey Jr. revealed about Amber Heard destroying Johnny Depp's career. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Similarity. Robert Downey Jr. was among the celebs that did not turn their backs on Johnny Depp during his conflict with Amber Heard. A few years ago, he was in a similar predicament, so he knew just what to do when Johnny Depp had the same problem. A few years ago, Johnny Depp was identified as an abuser. Nearly everyone deserted him, and he began to lose contracts, film roles, and sponsorships. Obviously, Amber Heard was lying, and no one was interested in hearing his explanation, so they chose to cut him off before he could finish. Statements and history. After Amber Heard's actions, Johnny Depp declared that he no longer had any assets because Amber had taken everything from him. Robert Downey Jr. and Johnny Depp have a very long history of friendship, and Robert Downey Jr. did his utmost to convince everyone that Johnny Depp was innocent of the charges against him. He also released a formal statement in which he indicated that he fully supported Johnny because the allegations against Johnny were false. In addition, he stated that he was very concerned with ensuring that Johnny Depp regained every aspect of his profession and regained his footing. As a result of Robert Downey Jr.'s decision to support Johnny Depp, Amber Heard was dissatisfied with his actions, and at some time she yelled at Robert. Amber was bewildered, as seen by her courtroom statement and her inability to answer basic questions. Robert Downey Jr.'s decision to back Johnny Depp was also a source of confusion for her, or at least she claimed that to be the case. As more information came to light, the number of her fans began to plummet, while the number of Johnny Depp supporters continued to rise. Amber Heard requested monetary compensation and damages from Johnny Depp in a $50 million defamation trial, as is well known, although this sum was significantly greater than $50 million. Her 2018 publication in The Washington Post catapulted everything that transpired during the defamation cases. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp have accused each other of domestic violence, as seen in this post. Although she did not exactly disclose his name, after a thorough study, it was evident that she was referring to Johnny Depp. At the beginning of the defamation trial, there was not much evidence to support what Amber Heard was saying, but many people chose to go with their emotions, causing Johnny Depp to lose many friends, sponsorships, and even some family. He also lost significant film roles and a portion of his fan base. His fan base has increased after the conclusion of the trial. Johnny Depp lost some friends, but not everyone. Robert Downey Jr. was by his side until the very end. On several occasions, Johnny Depp was asked what he had lost as a result of Amber Heard, and he responded with a single word: everything. Although Johnny Depp had a great year the year before he lost everything, being unemployed put him in a tough position, and Robert Downey Jr. decided to rescue him. Robert Downey Jr. was one of the few individuals who did not believe that Johnny was capable of harming Amber Heard. Although everyone believed that Johnny was this type of individual, Robert Downey Jr. committed time and energy to restoring Depp's career to his former status, because Johnny Depp was fired from his film roles. Robert had a plan to introduce Johnny to a new franchise, the Sherlock Holmes film series. Robert Downey Jr. is one of Hollywood's most popular performers, and if you're familiar with his history, it's clear that he has come a very long way from his past. His portrayal of Sherlock Holmes in the franchise was outstanding, and he played the role of Sherlock extremely effectively, evaluating personalities, people, and even impending battles. Robert Downey Jr. told everyone about his experience and discussed what it was like to be addicted to drugs as he was speaking about his narrative. If you're quite familiar with the narrative, in order to combat the effects of his drug addiction, he checked himself into a rehab center in the state of California and stayed there for several years. Robert Downey Jr. was caught in 1999 and sentenced to 3 years in prison. However, he was freed from prison after serving only the first year of his sentence. Soon after this, he was arrested a total of 2 more times until he was finally sent to the same rehab program that he was in for a period of 6 months. Robert Downey Jr.'s life was turned completely upside down, and everything was a mess when he was arrested. He considered that time in his life to be his lowest point. In addition to that, he was unable to secure other roles in movies. When everything took place, he did not have any money to his name and was on the verge of filing for bankruptcy. On July 1st, 2022, Johnny Depp prevailed in court against Amber Heard, and as a result, Robert experienced a great deal of joy as a result of this development. He expressed nothing but genuine happiness in both their FaceTime conversations as well as their internet exchanges, and that made all of us in the audience pleased as well. It is fortunate that he made the decision to save Johnny before everything was lost, since he's made it clear to us that Amber Heard was a nasty person who came dangerously close to destroying Johnny's life. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.